I'm serious too.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys and theirs, welcome to another episode of Cannabis and Coffee with LaTosque. And I'm sitting here with
Jade Berrien with Arrow Brands.
Jade. Thanks for coming on to the show today. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Oh well, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Um,
Thank you for not telling me what this was all about until I got right here in front of the camera. I appreciate that.
so
Thank you.
I said, Jade, you want to hop on the podcast today? Let's talk about your company and the products. And she's like, yeah, sounds pretty fucking fun. And myself, I'm like, all right, yeah, dope. Let's make this happen. And so here we are. And then we're sitting here. As we're sitting here and we're getting ready to talk about this, and we bring out the products, she looks up and says, wait, there's a camera here? Ah!
I listen to podcasts. I listen to
And my
podcasts.
headphones just broke.
That is karma.
That's a big ass head.
I
That's what you get for having a big ass head.
That's karma though.
Karma?
That is karma.
All
It's
right,
like you
you're
should have
right.
told her. No.
Should have told her. Damn.
Hi.
How was your day?
It was wonderful, quite
Good.
actually. Yeah, it was a
How are
good
you
day.
enjoying the Arizona heat?
Well, I lived in Nevada, let's say on and off for a total of 12 years.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Testes 1, 2. No, just joking. Do you remember Beavis and Butthead? They used to do that. Anyhow, they relocated me here last year, and I guess that was one of your guys' craziest monsoon summers or what have you. So I thought your weather was a lot cooler than Nevada. And I was like,
Mhm.
it rains here. I'm like, it's not as hot, blah, blah, blah. But this summer, let me know you guys are hotter. So
Yeah.
I'm used to it, but
The
still
heat,
not.
the heat out here is something that I had to get used to myself. Being from the Midwest, I'm used to heat, but with humidity,
hmm
nah, it's a whole different ball game out here in AZ when it comes to the heat.
Where are you from?
I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah, yeah. What about
Nice.
you?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yes.
How the hell you get from New Jersey to New Mexico?
To New Mexico or Arizona or Nevada? You mean?
Oh, Nevada, Arizona, Nevada.
So UNLV. I was a running rebel, and
Oh,
I was gonna go to a different college for hospitality, University of Houston, which I liked. But Randall Cunningham went to UNLV, so my brother and I were jet lagged, and we're just like, okay, Randall went here, so this is the school. So that's how
okay,
it happened. Literally, that
nice.
is how it happened. Embarrassed to say
UNLV. It
that.
sounds like it was a pretty lit campus.
Um,
How was your college experience?
Not the normal college experience. I mean, the first semester, yeah, I went to a few parties on campus, but you were next to the strip. So,
So every night was a party on campus.
yeah, so I was on like the 10-year program to graduate
Mm.
because I would start and then
Said 10 year
I would be full
program.
time and then I would drop a class and drop a class and drop a class. But then I was like, you got to get out of here.
Hmm.
Uh, But yes, it is called Sin City for a reason. But I enjoyed it. It was a blessing. Everything I did there. Good friends, good vibes, good experiences for sure.
Good, 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 good.
hmm
Now, how did you get into the cannabis industry? This is I picked something up when you were talking. You said you went to school for hospitality.
Hospitality and cultural anthropology because I like to
Mm.
study people. Yes.
And what opened that door into the cannabis industry?
Um. God, this is kind of weird. So, friends of mine started a cannabis company in Orange County.
Mhm.
Um, best friend actually, like in her wedding, everything. Like my sister, and my mom just had passed away a year before. So like I was doing all this stuff trying to just take care of everything, and
Yeah.
she and I used to work together. She knew I knew how to sell, I knew how to hustle, and she knew I smoked weed because we have smoked together. So she called me up. She's like, "We're gonna be in Nevada. You know Nevada. I trust you. I
Yeah.
don't trust anyone else. So will you come out and like help open it up and be sales, doing
Wow.
everything?" So that's how it happened. So they started me off in Orange County, and it was a
Damn.
blessing. I loved it because it was like a family. Everybody was involved. So any type of event you put together, it's a meeting with everyone from production, the fillers. You all had a say,
Yeah.
and they started
That's
it from
tight.
scratch in the kitchen. Yeah, so.
Built a
Hmm.
company up from the ground with a close friend. That's
Hmm.
dope.
Yeah,
Not a lot of people can say that. Not a lot of people can say that they helped build a company,
I
let
wouldn't say I
alone.
helped build the company.
Well, I mean, like,
I helped launch Nevada for them. Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
so is
Yeah.
that not helping build?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I guess. Yeah, it is helping. Yeah, that's true.
Come on
Yeah.
now.
I
Don't
had.
stretch yourself.
No, yeah, you had to learn everything from the whole entire extraction process all the way down to filling and capping for a couple weeks. I loved all of it. So you know the ins and the outs of the
Yeah.
company, how to do formulation. Because if somebody goes missing in the desert or in Lake Mead, and like how they're finding bodies right now, you can fill in for that day. You know?
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, I think if they go missing at Lake Mead, they might be missing for a little more than a day.
That is very true, but you don't know that. You don't know that at first. You're just like, oh, well, so and so's not here, so I got to
Yeah.
hop on.
They went jet skiing this weekend. Damn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No, no problem. So, yeah, so this is a visual and audio podcast.
That's why I'm like, I don't have any like.
It's don't
Anything.
worry.
This is just the nerves.
It's super chill. It's super personable. And we're just gonna have a beautiful conversation. That's all it is. This is just you and I having an amazing conversation, getting to know you and getting to know cannabis and
Ah,
getting to know this beautiful brand that y'all brought
uh,
samples of.
yes.
What is I might butcher the name, so please.
Oh dear goodness.
How? Is it arrow?
Arrow.
Arrow.
Like arrow
Like an
points
arrow.
north,
Like
arrow straight forward, but more like aeroplane. Like an aeroplane
aeroplane.
gets you
Okay.
high.
Okay.
Flies you high.
I feel it. I feel it. And this is the Arrow Sport.
Yes. So that
Is
is
there an Arrow Relax?
the Arrow Pro. God,
The
that was.
Arrow
Did
Pro. Okay.
Okay. So the Aero Pro, that's like our OG vaporizer. It's made out of aluminum alloy.
Okay.
It's pretty phenomenal. Hold on 1 second. Danny, where's your Pro? Because you're the Pro. So we need your Pro.
Danny boy. He has this
Thank
is
you,
the
Daniel, my
Arrow
brother.
Pro.
If you want to demonstrate.
Nice, nice. Can y'all see that?
And
This is
Vanna
the
Black
Arrow
over
Pro.
here showing you the 9-sided vaporizer. Um, it
What you
doesn't.
got in here?
Yes, that would be from our
Why
live.
does it vibrate every time I pour?
Well, if you let
Holy
me,
shit. Oh,
the
I'll
purpose.
let you explain your product. I'm
So
sorry.
anyway, no, it informs you that you're receiving vapor. So you know how you're smoking sometimes so hard, you're getting a headache versus a head high because no vapor's coming out. This one has a haptic feedback. So it's a slight vibration, lighter than if you have an electric toothbrush. And that is your informer in a discreet way. So nobody else knows what's going on. You can medicate discreetly.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let me try this again.
And so that one is the live flower line. That one is a steam distillation process where we just pull terpenes and cannabinoids off freshly frozen plant. What do you think?
Mm. Do you know how long it takes for that process to go about? Here you go, Danny. Thank you for letting us see your Arrow Pro.
Here you go.
How,
Absolutely not. I don't really know. I know we only can do it in small batches because it's obviously at its most critical state. So what we get is what we have. If you get it again,
so these are
amen.
pretty much limited drops every
Yes.
time.
And that's my favorite one. So I always tell people if you find Dream Cake, which is
Dream.
wedding cake and Blue Dream, get it and buy it.
Wedding cake and blue dream.
Yes. This one, not the one that you were just smoking lemon gasolina.
I need one of these.
Well, there you go. Yes. Do you want me to assist you with that? Yeah. In other words, you're
I
going to
see
destroy
this
it.
is stoner proof, ladies and gentlemen. The package is very stoner proof. So take your time. Oh, okay. She got the secrets, obviously, you know. My high ass was opening it from the wrong end. How about that? We got some comments. I'm smoking too. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, oh, this is the dream. Hey, it's the dream cake right here. It's the moment of truth. What can you tell me about this battery?
Okay. I'm going to pull it out first. Well, actually, Vanna Black, could you please demonstrate? Thank you. Okay. So that is the Sport. Our Pro is made out of aluminum alloy. This one is made out of polycarbonate. And the reason why we did that, people were requesting a lot of vibrant colors. We're about performance first and foremost. I mean, it takes up to 2 years sometimes of R&D before we release anything. Um, the Sport is one of
Two
them.
years of R&D.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, we do not joke about our hardware. We do not joke about our oils or our formulations. We understand,
That's what
like,
I was about to ask. What in that process
mhm.
is taking you all 2 years to decide to get this amazing product out?
Well, we do want to make sure that it's going to perform in different altitudes. We want to make sure it performs in different heat. We want to make sure when you're dropping it in specific angles, like, that you won't have to worry about it breaking or damaging. We have a 1 year warranty on it with serial numbers. So,
That's tight.
yes. So when you return it, we get that batch back. So it's very important to return it, but it's also very important to clean your batteries too.
You
Because,
say clean the battery?
yes. So,
Mm.
you know, sometimes stuff gets down there. So a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip is all you need. Wait 2 minutes, you're good to go. We say do that after maybe every 3 or 4 cartridges. Also do it on the cartridge. Wait that 2 minutes and you're good to go. It's like, I kind of tell people it's like an oil change, So your engine keeps going in your car. You got to do that. You need maintenance.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can have our batteries up to 2-3 years, like since we've been
That's
around.
longevity right
No, we
there.
want to make
Sometimes
sure
you can
that.
only find that in a Duracell.
Well, we're trying to be the Duracell of vaporizers. But
I see.
yes, yes. So,
Sport in the orange.
so they come in vibrant colors. If you try to put that on the aluminum alloy, um, it would affect the hardware, and we don't want it to affect the hardware. So we were able to design that where it's not going to affect anything, and you also get it at a reasonable price too. So I kind of like it as a starter before you go into the heavyweightness and the durability of. What do you think?
I love that flavor. I love that
See,
flavor.
you understand?
Jeez.
Yes.
Wow.
hmm So get your hands on it while you can.
Live Flower Series. Aeropod. Where can they find this at right now?
So specifically, I do know that Harvest on baseline, I think I saw maybe 3 left there. So if you can get it, get it.
Man,
Um, you can find us in Tucson as well. So definitely,
I'm
if you can
glad
get your
y'all
hand on the
smoking.
dream cake or
Get
that
your hand
garlic
on the
breath,
dream cake.
or
You
the
can
garlic breath. That's one of my favorite ones too. That's out. Uh
you
huh.
can't go wrong with Blue Dream. This is one of my all-time favorite strains. I mean strains.
hmm
That's why when you said dream cake, and I was like, damn, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be
Whatever
nice.
we can do to help you. So
Man, thank you.
you're
Because this
welcome.
is tasty
hmm
and obviously it is nice to know that you're not dry pulling and that you're actually going to be getting some medicine. So the alert, it did throw me off for a little bit. I ain't gonna, I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, I was trying to tell you, but
I jumped the
yeah,
gun. I,
okay. You got the
I do that a
experience
little
naturally
quick.
and
I do,
organically.
you
Yeah.
know, I do that. I do that sometimes. We go ahead and we jump the bun. Yes, this is live. You can ask questions if you would like. So,
Ay, ay,
you
ay.
ready to get into these? You ready to get into the nitty gritty? We started talking about the company.
Ugh.
Let's go. Let's dive deeper.
Okie dokie.
Let's dive deeper.
Go for it.
All right.
What?
Frozen in time.
Oh, it's frozen.
No, no, no. I was saying I was frozen in time.
Oh, okay. I was waiting. I was like reading. I'm waiting for
Yeah,
the
no, I was
questions.
just frozen in time.
That's all good.
How did the idea of the business come about?
Um, so what had happened was we pretty much want to eliminate like the BS that people have to deal with when it comes to vaporizers to get the medicine. You know, the leaking, the clogging, the smoking it and pulling it so hard, you're more so getting a headache than the head high you're looking for. You know, we wanted to eliminate those issues and have a discreet way that you can receive that medicine and get it effortlessly. So, I mean, you have the UV protected pod that's UV protected up to 300 degrees to preserve your oil. Do you get it? So, like your terpenes and everything like that. So, if you're accidentally like leave it in the car, or if you're, let's say, working outside or at the pool, you don't have to worry about, well, really, you don't have to really have it as a concern if anything happens to it. So, like one of my accounts, they were telling me they had ours and a couple of other brands. And they said they went down the Salt River and they were like, data was hell. And literally, the Arrow, that one that survived, the Arrow Sport, actually, too, at that. So it was like, that
What a
is so cool
plug.
to hear.
What a
It's like,
plug.
woo
And people out
woo.
here go rafting all the
Yeah.
time. So, to know that you got something that's durable, you know, I was just talking about this in the
Hmm.
office the other day. There needs to be, because there's not one that I've seen on the market yet, a waterproof vape.
You gonna smoke it underwater?
I mean, listen, you just heard your friend them say they went Salt River tubing. You
That
don't
is
have
true.
to, like, if it fell in the river, it just would have been destroyed. But you know,
Well, I
like,
do know people who have washed and dried our battery and it still worked. I know people who have thrown it in rice after they dropped it in the toilet, which is gross. I would not use it anymore. And
after
it
I
still
drop it in the
worked.
toilet,
That's no.
no, I call
Dear
that
God,
I call
no.
that here's your next gift, my friend. You can have this cartridge and vape right there. There you
Just
go.
dispose of it. Just dispose of that.
Yeah,
That would be, yeah.
I
But
regift it.
anyhow, but that is so mean. I could never do such a thing because I would feel bad if something happened to them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
but
feel you. A nice
you
little
know,
rub down with a Clorox wipe never
different
hurt
strokes for
nobody.
different folks. You know,
I'm
that's
joking.
all I gotta say.
I keyed.
Lies.
So, do you read a lot of books?
No, but I
No.
do listen to a couple of them.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you listen to any business or entrepreneurial focused books?
Um,
Or do you have any books that gave you good advice on entrepreneurship?
I have had one. However, I feel as though my experience with entrepreneurship is probably through my father, who was like, that's what he did. And
Oh,
so
really?
seeing
What did
him
you?
work his way up, you know, that's probably like the firsthand, hands on to be able to experience it that way. But really, I usually try to read more so the past 5, 6 years inspirational books,
Okay.
things to keep me uplifted and happy and positive every day. You
Okay.
know, um, like I guess you can say psychologist books, and I love to listen to a lot of podcasts. So like
Um,
cannabis podcasts and different things like that. I'm boring.
oh, so
I'm
you
boring.
don't watch podcasts though?
No, I don't.
You should. You should start watching podcasts. You know, like
Okay, I'm
Spotify
gonna
has this
sound
whole little
extremely
section.
ignorant. How do you even? Yeah, how do you watch
Spotify has this whole little
I'm
section.
39. I don't know, like
You got Spotify? What are you listening to your music on? Is it Apple or
um,
Spotify?
Apple or
Yeah, no. How you just gonna sneak that in there? Hold up. You're
Pardon?
what? 39?
Yes.
Holy shit!
Well, how old are you?
How old did y'all think
How
she
old are
were?
you? How old are you? How old are you?
31.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you don't look a day over what? 25, 26.
With this lighting, who knows? Oops! And now I just got stuff on my face too. I'm melting. But anyway.
She said, "With this lighting, who knows?" You're
No, so I
hilarious.
think that's why I'm probably not aware of how you find that. And yeah, I don't really listen to Spotify.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, like even on
Or even
YouTube,
Amazon Prime. I listen to that. Amazon Music.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, music. Yeah,
Yeah,
their podcasts. I love podcasts.
you can
Anyway,
listen to Cannabis and Coffee on there.
okay.
I don't
I
have video.
shall.
I don't have video on. Hey, what's going on, young man?
Hi.
Doing good.
I shall. Can you even
Yes.
hear me when I'm far away with this mic?
Well, I got your mic.
Like
I got
this?
your mic pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm just curious.
how's your public speaking? Oh, thank you.
Pardon?
How's your public speaking
I
turning?
like
Like, how
it's.
do you feel about speaking in front of the
Oh my gosh, I
public and
get
the mass?
sweaty. I can't stand it. I'd rather be. You have no idea. I'd rather be the Steven Spielberg and someone else be Tom Cruise. I want to be in the background.
Really?
Yes,
Huh.
100%. That's why I was like, is this going to
Because
be
it's
5 minutes long? Because that would be great for
oh
me.
no, no, it's
Because
it's
I'm like,
20,000 people watching right now.
stop it. Are you serious?
Look at that. It's 20,000 people right there.
I don't, you know what? I'm so glad that I don't have great eyesight. I'm a negative something, and my contacts, I need to get them updated. So I'm so glad I don't see that. I'm so glad I don't see that right
I'm
now.
joking. It's not 20,000
That's really
people
messed
watching
up.
right now.
What is it? Oh my gosh, my nephew. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I
please.
told you what happened. Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
please take it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Enjoy.
I hear you got your own network, man. How's that working with your own network?
I don't.
Oh, you don't have your own network yet?
Not yet. I mean, I do everything through speaking into existence.
Oh, got you. Sorry, I'm answering all these degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? So, Jade had to step out for a quick second. We're going to continue that conversation when she gets back. while I have y'all, I want to let you know. You see that ticker at the bottom? Make sure you visit those sites. LaTosque.com, where you can find all of the merchandise. You can get you a shirt. You can get you a Cannabis and Coffee painting, a phone case. You can get plenty of shit on there. And if you visit manifestedthis.com, that's where you can find all the content. You can find the DJ mixes. You can find upcoming events and everything like that. Like I said, we are live here at Elevations Lounge. We got some beautiful folks in here. We got some good weed in the building, and we got some amazing products. Some amazing products. So my people just brought me some gifts, and I've been trying this new product out, and they brought this crazy strain dream cake. So they just plugged me up with this and two other carts, and it's fucking amazing. It's super dope. And then my girl Shannon from Yilo just brought over a sour OG pre roll for me, and not to mention, look at the Oreos she brought from Yilo. This is an eighth jar. Look at that. That's one nice ass nug right there. And then this is the other one. So Shannon, you the real MVP. You the real MVP.
Talk about
This, the Oreos, this you're the real MVP. So yeah, shout out to Shannon. Definitely, definitely. You wanna hop on real quick then? So who I'm about to bring up now is actually I don't want to mispronounce your title, so I want you to introduce yourself real quick and tell them what you do with Arrow.
What's up, guys? How's it going? My name is Danny Bakari. I'm the new account executive here in Arizona, and super dope to be here. I love AeroPro and this lounge and LaTosque. The show's tight.
Dope, man. Definitely. I'm definitely glad to have you on, man. See you talking. I see you've been hustling, man. You've been around the industry for a while. Uh, who all have you worked with?
So yeah, I've been doing this for a total of 8 years now in the market. I first started off as a bud tender at Leaf Life Dispensary in Casa Grande, Arizona, and I worked up my way to inventory manager and assistant general manager, and I was able to talk to ownership, and it gave me the opportunity to switch to wholesale side of things and start representing Sublime Brands, and Corova Edibles was my first brand that I helped launch in 2016.
Uh-huh.
I helped successfully launch it in like Tucson area, Southern Phoenix, and I kind of started off in the grow, started getting sales up, started getting more busier on the delivery side, and then I kind of started transitioning more to just sales, and from there I thrived. I found opportunity in the entire market. I learned to really network and navigate my way through all the industry events like Earl Cup, META, um, and I've learned my ways throughout the industry to find even more brands and opportunity. And I found the brand with Harvest as well was another company I started working for
Okay.
after Sublime and Corova. I started doing wholesale representing Evo Labs was the main cartridge, and alongside was the actual AirPro brand was licensed under them, and I had the opportunity to sell that brand as well under Harvest's license at the time. So I was
Okay.
kind of representing Evo.
So this is a double back around for you.
Yeah,
This is
so
a full circle
it's
moment for you
it's
right
kind of
now.
cool. I'm glad you said that.
You coming out with the Arrow.
Yeah,
That's nice. That's nice. So what do you like most about this product? What made you go back? What attracted you back to this company? Like what had you wanting to get everybody to have an arrow in their pocket?
because when I first started, I was so into the medical aspect of the industry. When I first started working, it was medical card. It wasn't rec, and these guys made a vape that is just phenomenal and so patient focused that they continue to thrive and innovate for patients in general with real pain. And that was one reason too, is because I know the product like the back of my hand, and the fact that they came out in a medical market first in
Yeah.
Colorado, And here in Arizona, when they first launched, that's why I was like super excited to be like, you know what? I want to sell this again. I want to get it out there. They started off medical, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
nice that you advocate for medical. Are you a medical patient yourself?
Yeah, I've been a medical patient for 8 years, dude.
8 years,
I've had my
man.
card since 21. I'm 28, and
Nice, man.
I don't plan on ever letting it expire.
Nice,
That's
man.
crazy.
That's what's up. So, what's your favorite way to medicate? You've been medicating for a while now. What's your favorite way to medicate?
I would say flour. What up, player? Flour. Flowers.
Flower.
Yeah.
You got a favorite strain?
I would say right now that cereal milk from Cookies.
Cookies don't miss, do they?
They don't miss at all.
Cookies do not miss, man.
Oh,
One of my favorite, few of my favorite strains are by them. I can't just have one, man. I got like a top 5, man. Cannabis champion in the building.
out here. True Meds Flowers
I
Dank.
love
True
how
Med.
much he repped the brand, man. I love it. You said True Man Flower? Where at?
True Meds Gas here in Phoenix. Alien Labs.
You say also you say anything from True Man you
anything.
fuck with.
Anything.
Yeah.
Alien Labs. Anything. Connected. Anything.
What's a local company? Because or those
Mojave,
not local
Mojave, bro.
companies, are
Mojave Cannabis is one of
Yeah.
my top favorites. Been smoking on them for 8 years plus.
What do you think of Arise?
Arise's Gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Arise. Tropicana Cookies is one of my favorites from them. That takes me back.
They had some shit called Puddles.
Puddles.
Yeah.
They also
that
had
was
this
gas.
stuff called. They also
It
had
was
this.
so Puddles was gas as fuck.
Have you heard of Puta Breath
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that over at the store.
at the store?
We got that at the store.
Did
Puta breath, if I'm not mistaken, it was still just motor breath, right? Puta breath and motor breath is the same thing.
I think so. I think they had
Is
to
it
change the name
whoever
for the
decided
stores.
they wanted to grow it and stuff?
Whoever wanted a certain sticker, I think, dog, because
Yeah.
I know Pure Leaf asked them to change it when I was with them for a second. Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild. So, what's your favorite thing about being in the cannabis industry, man?
You know, I've got to connect with a lot of like-minded people. That was like the best part. It's like everybody smokes, so it's always a great entry to meet someone new and spark up that conversation. Like it kind
It
of got
is.
me out of my bubble of like presentating too. Like it got me out of my bubble of always wanting to go out and like I got to focus on something that I like and thrive with it. Like it was pretty tight, you know.
Hell yeah. That's dope. So, it got you to open up and to be more sociable and everything.
And I got
What's your
educated
favorite
too.
cannabis event?
Man, that's a good one, dude. I kind of like them all. You know, if I were to pick one,
All right, if you had to pick one and you could only go to one for the rest of the year,
probably the Earl Cup Camp Verde. The
Earl Cup or Earl Camp?
Yeah, Earl Camp.
you went last year.
I did not. I went when it first did. I think in like 2019 before the
How
pandemic.
how lit was that?
It was on Halloween, so there was a Halloween party.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So like it was turn and
I know it was probably
smoking.
turned up,
You know,
shorties.
tents had their drink.
Hell yeah!
Girls were in their outfits, looking good. So
Hell
it was
yeah.
a good time.
What's up, Jose? What's your favorite cannabis event?
LaTosque TV show, dog. Look to see it, bro. Monday night,
LaTosque
6
TV,
o'clock.
6
Gotta watch it
o'clock,
every day on
dog.
Monday, 6 o'clock.
Hey,
Best
you
cannabis event I ever been to.
you heard the
Real
man.
raw, entrepreneurial dreams, goals, all the way to the top.
Wow,
How many
unscripted.
viewers do we have right now?
Unscripted. Right now we had 20,000.
Oh no way.
We had 20,000 right now,
Right
my
now,
guy. Right now, we had
That's
20,000.
what's
I
up,
just told
20K,
Jade that I was like,
that's-
"Yo, we live to 20,000,"
No
and she was
way.
like, "What?" I was like, "You just shitted a brick right there, didn't you?"
Dang. Well, it's because you can't see them, so you don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I don't see.
yeah,
a
it could be
number.
2 million, it could be 20,000, it could be 200,000.
I guess back to the industry, like the experience, like I worked for how I came back to working at Arrow. it's been great. But I've launched a lot of companies and found a lot of experience, and I've just been thankful for all the opportunity I've had. Like I got to move to Phoenix from a small town because
Yeah.
of this industry. Yeah,
What town were you at?
I'm from Casa Grande, Arizona, small
Casa
town.
Grande.
Yeah, down south.
Casa Grande.
Yep.
I've met some shorties from Casa Grande. They ain't have it all.
They
They ain't have them all up there.
they got some cute ones out there. They got some cute ones out
No,
there.
I'm talking
That's
about
true.
they ain't have a. They were cute, but they ain't
yeah.
have all the screws up
Yeah,
there. You know what I mean? Like,
I just, I found it's more fun to live in the city, and there's a lot of options, different things to do, different places to work, the
oh yeah.
opportunity. Like we live in the fifth biggest state, so
I was just about to ask you. I always ask people about their favorite thing about the cannabis industry. What's your favorite thing about living in Arizona in the valley? What's
in the
your
valley.
favorite thing about living out here in the valley?
You get to experience life, dog. Like this whole, not even just the valley, the whole state. You can see all seasons. Like go to Flag, get the snow. You can go down south to the border and go to Mexico, 3 hours from Phoenix. Like it's great. I love the valley, mostly because everything's here. We got sports, we got life, we got the lakes, we got everything's popping out here in the valley. You got my three favorite cities: Phoenix, Tempe, Scottsdale. Like some places like Vegas, it's just Vegas. There's
Wait,
no
what'd you say your three favorite cities were?
Phoenix, Scottsdale, and Tempe.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's the stomach grounds. It's like that's where all the shorties and the baddies be too.
that's where the life is, dog. It's where the life's at.
Man,
what I mean?
listen. If you were looking to relocate, I'm not gonna lie. I would encourage you to look into the Phoenix metropolitan area. It's pretty lit out here, man.
There's it's super lit. There's beautiful people. You get people of all races.
We got legal weed.
Legal weed. You got fucking parties, a lot of festivals, a lot of DJs come here.
You can't
a lot
even
of concerts.
like. And what's crazy? A lot of people be like, "Damn," but it get hot as fuck. Yeah, but it
Right
pays.
now it's nice. It's not bad right now. It's raining. Humidity.
Right now, I mean,
you get used to
it's still 100.
It's hot. It's hot. Like
this shit's still 100.
yeah.
But like we get at least a good three fire months, like of straight gas weather.
I like to say 6 months of paradise, 6 months of hell. But now it feels like 8 months of hell and 4 months of paradise.
Exactly.
That's what it feels like. But when you step outside in like July, August, it feels like you're in an oven and it's on high. Like that's what it feels like. When you open your oven, it's just hot. Like hot. But I'm used to that shit. I played baseball in 121-degree weather. I grew up a baseball player, so like that's where I get my like competitive mentality to like really get product out there.
How good was the team out at Casa Grande?
Dude, we were great. We went to playoffs my sophomore and junior year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all come out here and play like Phoenix and
like Hamilton, Brophy,
Chandler,
a lot of
and
big
all
dogs,
of them,
a lot of big dogs,
Brophy and
Chandler
stuff?
Wolves, like yeah.
Okay.
Mountain Point. I played some professional athletes. I played like against Cody Bellinger. I played.
And did you only play baseball? Did you do any other sports?
Just baseball, yeah. I was a shortstop.
Now, was you smoking weed back then, or when did you start smoking weed?
Honestly, like after high school, 18, 19 is when I started smoking. I was super focused on it. I used to think this was bad. I'm gonna take some of this water because I'm thirsty. Time out. We smoking here out here. LaTosque got me stoned.
Weed, huh?
And starting shortstop at sophomore or freshman year. So I was a freshman starting second baseman.
Okay.
Sophomore to junior to senior year, I did. Can you hear me on this mic?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. So I don't even have to talk that loud. So like, yeah, I did that for sophomore, junior, and senior year. Was a starting shortstop, and then went to college at EAC, studied business, and that's Eastern Arizona College. Shout out to the Gila Monsters out there in Thatcher and Safford area. That's Eastern Arizona. 2 hours past Tucson, heading towards New Mexico. So 4-hour drive from CG, about 4 to 5 hours from Phoenix.
Okay.
So super remote area, but beautiful. You get snow, sleet. You can see the snow on the mountain. It's
elevation is up there though. That's what you're saying.
Nice weather. So whatever Phoenix is, minus 10 to 15 degrees out there.
Okay.
So it wasn't bad.
That
It was
ain't
it was
bad.
just remote. I didn't get the city life early, but
Yeah.
like I got to experience and meet people that I know to this day, and I was thankful of that. Just like the cannabis industry, like I've known Jose for
It's
a
small.
while.
The small. It's small
Small, bro.
town
Like
vibe.
I've been in this for like 6 years for wholesale. And I've
And
known so many people for years, dog. I got hella respect just by earning it, showing love, just,
yeah.
popping up to people's events, and, giving out product. And I've gotten the same respect back. People giving me stuff, asking me what I'm up to, what's my IG, Instagram. And bro, I've never been so happy to say, like, I love what I do. And I'm so glad I found a home with Arrow, and I just want to keep it going and see where it takes me. You know,
What's your goals with the company? Um, like going forward.
going forward here in like the next 3 to 6 months, we want to, successfully launch in the state of Arizona, kind of like a relaunch, rebranding, new face, new people, new price points, new SKUs. We'll be dropping live hash rosin here soon, full grams, half grams,
Oh,
live resin carts or pods, I should
live
say.
hash rising.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
And we just want to be in 100 plus stores to provide to all of the new rec customers and just have a quality hardware and quality oil and stay true to the plant always.
hell yeah. All right. What's some type of skills that people need to have to be successful in a position like yours?
Man, you gotta be hungry, ready to work, ready to talk, ready to be out 8 to 10 hours a day, be ready to drive 70,000 plus miles in 2 to 3 years. Because it's a full grind. Like you're out there, you're talking to people,
Oh,
and
hell yeah, it's a grind.
like be ready to
People don't.
network.
It's a grind, bro.
Like
But anything worth having is worth grinding for. Anything worth having is worth grinding for. So you got to make sure that y'all know that.
like I'm even out here when I don't have a job, I'm still selling myself because I want to be a part of this community.
Exactly.
And I wait until I
Because you
find
ain't
a
got to
solid
work
spot.
for a company just for you to have an identity.
No,
You know what I mean?
nope. They bring me on for a reason, and we got goals and ambitions and targets to hit that
Hell
are
yeah.
not out of this world. So it's
Do
possible.
you write your goals and dreams down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Share with us three things that's on your list
Three
of goals
things.
for the next 5 years.
Three things.
What's three things on your list within the next 5 years?
Okay. Successfully launch a brand,
Okay. A
partner
cannabis brand or
a
just a
cannabis
brand?
brand as far as
Okay.
being their representative, and then that will allow me to have access to partnerships
Okay.
here to create my own brand would be the next option. um, Three, to sell my product to Arizona,
And you
and
said three was what?
probably to sell the brand to the AZ market first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
very obtainable goals. It's just gonna take time, and it's a marathon, not a sprint. We're out here taking as much time it is to be successful because it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta build that plan, stick with it, and find a team and people that support it.
Yes.
Because it's a grind and it can be done, by yourself, but in reality, like everybody end up having a team at some point.
Yes.
Um, that's a realization that I end up having to come up to and everything like that. Is like, yo, you can carry the team your whole time, but if you trying to bring a championship, build the team.
Build the team first,
Build the team.
always.
You want to win the championship. So that's the main focus and everything. That's what we've been doing. Um, I feel like we've talked enough about this company. Um,
Did she
and
do a good job, like going over it? The
oh
vibe,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
battery.
yeah,
She's good.
definitely.
She's
She
great. She is
she sold
awesome.
me,
Yeah.
you know, and so we're gonna get into some of the second half of the questions and everything.
Okay,
And we're gonna finish off the interview with you. We got rapid questions after this next series of questions. All right.
let's do it.
All right. So um, you had 24 hours to spend with somebody that was dead, and you get to smoke a pound with them. Who you smoking with?
Bob Marley.
All right. You got 24 hours to spend with somebody, smoke the pound, come up with a plan that's alive. Who are you building a company with?
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. Okay. Okay. What are you most looking forward to in the next 10 years besides building your brand?
Just you out? Okay.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back.
I took some water.
While we're on the topic of numbers, Danny, what's three things you wish you could change about the world?
The just the way we care for it and how we don't. I mean, I guess we should focus more on like saving the planet for sure, recycling better, and just more love. More love. I think the world needs more love.
Where do you most want to visit on the planet?
Oh, that's a good question, man. There's a lot of places. If I were to pick one, probably Italy.
Italy?
Yes, I'd want to go to Italy.
Okay. What language, foreign language, would you most like to learn?
Probably Italian.
Italian?
Italian. That's just because I'm Italian. My grandfather's from Italy, so I definitely want to learn where we come from and just the history, the culture, the background, and everything.
Now,
Sounds sick.
what's one thing that surprised people about you?
Oh, that surprises them, man. Just the ability to just talk and express myself, without being like afraid to.
Okay. Who are your role models?
Ooh, man, those are good questions. Good questions, man. Probably Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez. Um, right now, current ones probably like Grant Cardone. He's really cool. Grant Cardone. I really like how he goes about his business and how he does sales and how he educates other salespeople. And
Okay.
it keeps me motivated and hungry to like keep learning.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your life motto?
My life motto or
Yeah.
motto?
Yeah, your life motto.
My life. What do you mean by
Like, what do
that?
you go by? Like,
Uh,
what's
oh,
if your life had like a, a catchphrase
if
or
my life had
a saying that you live by?
I made this one up the other like year, like Danny Joe, you already know. That was like a quick little catchphrase. I used to be Dan the Corova man when I worked for Corova. Oh,
Dan the Grover
and
man.
yeah, and then now, um, I used to be called as well the Cannabis man, Dan the Cannabis man.
Dan the Cannabis man.
Yeah, that was one back then. I have several names, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your most treasured possession?
Treasured possession.
Mm-hmm.
My family.
You just
You good? You good? No, that lady knows up there. Actually, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're good. You're good. What was the question?
Most treasured possession.
Family. Family.
Yeah. All right. What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Best advice I've ever been given. Um, just a lot of talks with my grandfather. He gives a lot of good advice.
If you could take one thing from that, what would it be?
So keep going.
Keep
Keep
going.
going. Don't stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were to write a book about yourself, how would you name it?
How would I name it? If I
How
were to
would you
write,
come up with the name?
hey, what's up? What up? What up? What up? How are you?
What's up?
Welcome to the party. Good to see you. Hi, what's up?
How and what would you name it?
Man,
How you doing? Doing well. How you doing?
I would name it When the Man Speaks.
What now?
When the Man Speaks.
When the man speaks. And the man just spoke. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know.
Let's go.
This was an
Danny Joe.
episode of Cannabis and Coffee, but I didn't have a cup of Joe. But I was sitting with Danny, and he got a little flow.
And we got it all from AeroPro.
Guess what? You already know where to go. This website at the bottom, yep, that right below.
Let's go.
Go ahead and buy some more.
LaTosque in the
See you
house.
next time. Until then, I got to go.
Let's go.